Welcome back to the Personal Foul Podcast. I am your host, Colton Gesser. Alongside me is my co host, Phil. How the hell are you, sir?
I am fantastic. I survived Las Vegas. I have some stories to tell you about it later, but we have a very big show today. I have to apologize for last week. Last week we missed. It was my fault. I had to go on a plane, get home. Shut up! I had to go on a plane. And then on Thursday, I forgot I had a big poker game. I won myself some cashola. It was a good week.
I was going to ask you, how was Vegas, sir? Give us a little recap for the listeners.
I was going to do it later on in the show. I thought we'd do the Super Bowl first, talk a little hockey and NBA, and then I'll wrap the show up with.
I don't know, that game. The game sucks, so I think I might be better off if you start with your trip to Vegas, because that's probably the only exciting thing we'll get during this show. But
first of all, let's say hello to especially the Eagle fans that are here. Boy, we got some critics out here today. Why don't y'all shut the hell up? I got things to do. I'm an important man. Oh, Ian, the game was great. If you were an Eagle fan, you're damn right the game was great. Now, I got to be honest with you. Me and the crew, we went, damn it, dog, shut up! We went to a all-you-could-drink and eat Super Bowl party at Gillies in Las Vegas, and the poor waitress kept bringing us buckets of beer. I mean, between the seven of us, we had to go over 200 beers. It was absolutely insane. And then I went to the Captain and Cokes. And the game was an absolute disaster. After the pick six, I really didn't remember much. And there was really nothing to remember until the end of the night. Damn it! Shut up! Until the end of the night when my friend
I'm going to have to boot you, and I'm going to talk this game myself here if Cody keeps jumping in here.
I know. Cody's going to get
even though Cody brings more to the table than you. So it's.
Oh, please.
But continue on.
But where the hell was I? Oh, so apparently the last play of the game, there was a 2-point conversion, and my buddy Mike Melanson calls me screaming at me, "You son of a bitch!" Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Whoa, let's slow down. What the hell did I do?" Well, apparently he was going to win that $950 box until I stole it from him for that 2-point conversion. So that's right. Stick it up your ass, Mike. That's too bad. I won the box. You didn't. That made me a victorious man on my trip to Vegas. That's right. Look at it. I scared my dog so much. He's coming over here in between my legs. He's like, "Oh, my goodness. Like, Dad, don't scare me like that." But you are a winner, so I should come by you because I am a winner and the rest of you are losers, except for you Super Bowl champion Eagle fans. That's right. Yes, they were nonstop buckets, John Mayer. You don't remember because you fell asleep, as usual. Poor John even got kicked out of Gillies at the end of the night. Oh, my God, this dog. Take over here while I shut my dog up for a minute.
Oh, God, Phil sucks. This guy's something else. So, yeah, the game sucked. Again, I got Ray in here. I got Ian in here. Congratulations, fellas. Your Eagles are champions. Game sucked. I didn't see it coming. I know you Eagle fans, of course, probably did. You're all geniuses. The Eagles played well. They dominated up front. And if you're going to dominate up front, you're going to kick his ass. And that's what the Eagles did. They rushed for the whole game. They didn't blitz them once, and they still got home. So you got to tip your cap to the Eagles. They easily deserved the game, easily deserved to win it the way they did because they throttled them in every facet of the game. So you're muted, you clown.
In the playoffs, I beat you like a drum. That's why I'm the true genius.
I had you muted. I had no idea what you
had me muted. How dare you mute me?
I had you muted. You're yelling at your dog. You're yelling at your poor dog. It's not his fault that you have shit.
It's not my poor dog. It's stupid dog.
So what were you saying?
That the Eagles beat the Chiefs the same way I beat you in the playoff picks. I only had 3 wrong in the entire playoffs. That's why
no one cares. Congratulations.
That's right.
Congratulations.
And I step up when it matters.
Stop. No. Oh, God. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I still have to collect my $50 from you from your awful Ohio State pick, your Notre Dame pick. And I still
owe you a 30-pack of your
Whoa! 30-pack. Last time I checked, it was a 50. Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, wait, you're right. It is 30.
$50.
And a
right?
30.
And a 30 pack. Yeah.
You're correct.
What else you want? You want my blood type too? Jeez, my God.
I don't know about you, but and yes, a big again while we're on the subject, a big congratulations to Ray Trimble, who also got himself the 30 pack as I picked the sore loser Kansas City Chiefs. So Ray Trimble wins the other 30 pack. But yeah, the Eagles absolutely dominate them. They throttled them. I agree, Ryan. The Eagles are loaded on paper, but at the end of the day, they still throttled them. So I could tell you I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be a shootout, which I did get correct on the points, by the way. Awful decision on taking Kansas City, but yeah, they blew them out, and they did it with rushing for the whole time, which I found most impressive, to be honest, from Philly.
It was a hell of an effort. Kansas City, they absolutely no-showed. I just cannot believe a team, the way they've played for the past 5-6 years, did not show in the biggest game of the season. They were here to make history. Mahomes was ready to be legend number one. He was ready to pass Tom Brady at this point. Winning 3 in a row hasn't been done since Bart Starr. And yes, it has been done before, you new football fans. I don't want to hear, it's never been done before. Yes, Bart Starr won 3 titles in a row. But, he was ready to be in that, rare air status like with me. And it just didn't happen. He fell short. He fell on his face. The Eagle defense. And congrats, Vic Fangio. I rooted for you as well. You should have been the defensive coordinator for Miami, but no. My jerk-off coach had to screw that up and run you out of town, and you won a ring that you so deservedly deserved. That's right.
Yeah, they kicked his ass up front, man. And by the way, Tom Brady had to be sipping his tea calling this football game. Like, the people that say Mahomes is better than me. I wouldn't get embarrassed like this, as he's probably fucking sipping his tea during this game.
He wouldn't get embarrassed like that. That was just shameful performance by Mahomes and the Chiefs. Reed got out-coached. And it wasn't even by Sirianni, because I don't think Sirianni's a good coach. I think he was blessed with the talent around him. We'll see what he's going to be like next year, because there's going to be no Kellen Moore. He's going to New Orleans. I guess Fangio will stay. That defense, my God, they're young and they're primed. I think the only thing that's going to stop them is injuries. Could Philly repeat? That is the question. I mean, really, who's going to stop? I mean, maybe if Detroit gets healthy, I don't know. Maybe it should be a very interesting upcoming football season. And by the way, the salary cap got raised today. I don't know if you knew this.
Yes, I did see that.
Yes, I think it's up to 192 million now. I'm sorry, 1,000. I'm wrong sport. 281 per million.
I'll say it's 260 or 280.
Yeah, 277 to 281. That is going to be. Yeah. Once again, football players are going to get overpaid. You're going to see bum quarterbacks getting $50 million a year. It's a joke, but that's what football is right now. Yes, I can read your comments, John. I'm too busy working. I'm too busy hosting a show here. Boy, a lot of comments so far. We have a riled up bunch today. I love it.
Ryan Fiore's trying to bait me with the Daniel Jones stuff with the Steelers. Not happening. Leave me alone. He's not coming to Pittsburgh. And if he does, oh God, I'm gonna go dig myself a hole and I'm gonna just have my hand sticking out of it because you can already write the season off if they bring in Daniel Jones. God. Here comes Karen Warren. That's great. Hey, Karen, what's up, man?
Yes, Andy. We need parodies to celebrate.
Guy loves your balls, apparently, man. It's impressive seeing a grown adult slurp another man the way Kenny Warren.
Oh, why don't you stop?
Impressive
Just
stuff.
because I have friends.
Oh, and here you come defending him.
Out on me, all right? And don't take it out on my friends.
Who's on top? You or him? You defended him that much.
We know you're always on the bottom.
Oh, that's great. I got your ass. But yeah, I hear you, Ryan. I guarantee you'd love to see fucking Daniel Jones in Pittsburgh. I certainly don't. That guy sucks. But yeah, big shout out to the Eagles fans. I know we have a lot that tune in every single week. Ian's one of them. Ray's another. Congratulations, fellas, on your Eagles. I just hate that the game sucked. That was the most disappointing. It was okay, this game blows. It wasn't even close. After Mahomes forced that pick 6, it was okay, yeah, this game sucks.
It was over.
And
17-0, middle of the first quarter. I mean,
yeah, and he hit the panic button. And he put the panic button on. That was the thing. And yes, Ian, I know it was great for you Eagle fans, but the non-Eagle fans, it sucked. The game blew. So yes, it wasn't great. Yeah, the NBA. We'll work our way there. Again, we'll keep touching on football throughout the year and off season. Clearly, draft coming up soon. We'll talk more football as stuff gets closer and more news breaks. But man, time for everybody's favorite topic around here, and that would be the National Basketball Association here. The big news is the Lakers trade gets vetoed, and the Lakers pull out of the Mark Williams deal, which I think changes their franchise big time, at least as far as chasing the championship this season. Anthony Davis, ironically, goes down for the Dallas Mavericks. Who would have saw that?
The very first game. What the hell? I mean, my God, Davis. Can you stay healthy for 5 minutes?
No, we can't. That's why I didn't understand why everyone was kicking on Luka. It was like, oh, Luka can't stay healthy. Luka's fat. Luka's this. Luka's that. And I'm like, did everyone forget who the fucking Mavericks just traded for? This guy's always hurt. Like, I don't understand why people shit on Luka, and then this guy, Anthony Davis, gets a pass. Like, all elite defender. Okay, we're going to trade an MVP player that's 6 years younger. Here, we're going to trade him. No one noticed. No one noticed what we're doing, bro. Just Luka's fat. Get the bro. That shit drove me nuts. Luka's a very good player, and Anthony Davis is injury prone. And shocker, he's hurt again. And that's what's interesting with Dallas is now they have no Lively, no Anthony Davis, no Daniel Gafford. I don't know what they're doing at the big position now. So which is ironic because it's like, what are the Lakers doing at the big position? Yeah. And they traded Anthony Davis. Now what is Dallas doing at the big position right now?
I'm surprised nobody went after Claxton for the Nets because I thought he would fit one of those types of teams that need a big guy in the middle. But I don't know. I guess maybe Marks has said he wasn't available. I don't know. We'll see. Nets didn't make any moves, which is I thought was a joke.
Yeah, I mean, are you going to trade? The thing is, like, if you were to trade like a D'Angelo Russell or something, I got it. What are you trading a young Nicholas Claxton for? Like, you've got to have some sort of foundation to build your franchise on with young players. So, like, you're going to trade them. What does that do? I know Cam Johns was a name that people wanted to trade.
Yeah.
But didn't get help.
Yes, that is true, Tim McKeever. Did you watch the All-Star game? I actually watched it, and I actually enjoyed it. It's the first time in years I've enjoyed
NBA? No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh, you thought it was terrible?
It's terrible.
You know what the highlight of that halftime session was? When the guy beat Lillard for the three-point buzzer on the last shot. Did you see that?
No, I watched none of the NBA.
Oh, you didn't watch any of it?
No, the NBA All-Star Weekend stuff. The NBA All-Star stuff sucks.
It was fun. I liked it better than what they've been doing lately. But I think it was also the Chuck Shack.
Just get rid of it. I just don't understand why they have it. And the thing is, we'll get to it in a minute, the Four Nations with the NHL and what they're doing, which has been amazing to watch.
Yeah.
You can't do that with the NBA. That's the problem. Like,
no, you can't. I mean, well, there are different countries coming in.
You can't, though. There's not enough good players, like multiple guys from the same country. Like, Canada is one thing. Canada's got SGA, RJ Barrett. I'm definitely missing a few guys. Andrew Wiggins, I believe, is a Canadian. Like, they got a few guys, but like you look at
they used to do that, Ray.
You look at Luka. Like, there's not enough good players from their countries. Like Giannis in Greece. Like, oh, great, wonderful. Like, Greece sucks. Like, that's the thing. You can't do anything. Like, France, it's Wemby. I'm trying to even remember who the hell else is from France. So, like, that's the problem. You can't do it.
Weiss, Frederick Weiss.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Ray. He's indeed black. SGA is also black too. So you missed a lot of names I just mentioned. They're all black. Thank you, Ray. You brought a lot to the table there.
Ian, we don't discuss the WNBA. We have no women should be making a sandwich, not playing in sports.
That's terrible. You know what's going to be interesting? Bring in Caitlin Clark. I'd maybe watch.
Oh, come on.
What's she
going to do? I'm not watching that.
I'd maybe watch if Caitlin Clark is in the NBA All-Star events.
Watching that.
Must-watch television, Caitlin Clark.
No, she is not. That's boring.
She is, though, Phil. She is.
I disagree. We're allowed to
very-
disagree. All right, let's
She
segue
is
into
very-
hockey here. NBA
Yes,
starts-
so we have
NBA
the
starts
four
back up
nations. We have the four nations. Game is tomorrow, the final U.S. Canada. But
Yes.
U.S. Canada Part 1 was must-watch television. The national anthems booed in Canada. And we start off the first 9 seconds with three fights.
Brutal fights.
By the way,
they were
by
just,
the way,
you know, touching. They were
By the way,
swinging.
when these guys put on their country's uniforms, and again, I know we don't talk soccer on here. I guarantee everyone's going to freak out if we talk soccer on this podcast because everyone goes nuts with talking freaking basketball around here. But when these guys put their nation's colors on, it's different. They don't care if they're teammates for their club teams with soccer. Same thing with the NHL. There's hitting, and these guys do not care. It was fun to watch. I got to tell you, I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yes, I am too. I just hope everybody's healthy. I think Matthews will be back because I watched them play against Finland, and they were absolutely. I mean, Jack Hughes was absolutely terrible. Typical Devil. When the focus spotlight got put on him, he couldn't find the net to save his life. But that's the Devils for you. No surprise there.
Well, you're an idiot. Guess what? The game winner came from the Devils player the other night, so you sound stupid.
No,
God.
I'm talking about the game last night, 2 nights ago.
Yeah, guess what? Jesper Brett got the game winner. You clown.
That's the game winner.
Yeah, that's why you're smiling. That's why you're
shooting and shooting and shooting. It looked like you playing softball, swinging and missing and swinging and missing. Same old nonsense.
Take the hat off. Take the hat off. God,
I'm the genius. No way. The hat stays on. I am the genius.
Genius my ass. Oh, the Devils player. Oh, yeah, the Devils player that also got the game winner. Kiss my ass, Phil.
That
doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, that's why you're smiling. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. But yes, United States rested guys. Chris Kreider started off the night with the goal. But then after that was all Sweden. They couldn't find the net USA. But again, they knew it. They rested guys. And
yeah, they didn't need the game for any reason.
Nah, big games tomorrow.
My only worry, here they are, John. My only worry is that are they going to come out with the same intensity like they did the other night when after getting booed? Because you could tell that booing really, pissed Team USA off. They just came out and just started swinging and hitting, and that was good old time hockey. And I think sports needs to bring fighting back into all sports. It's going to get saved. I mean, imagine bringing fights back into the NBA. That would be awesome. Except for the malice in the palace type of thing. You don't need that, but I like to see some good old fashioned Donnybrooks like we used to. That would be good. Yes, they need the Tkachuks to play. I know one is playing. I don't know about the other one.
Yeah, they're both banged up. They both got banged up heading into this game, so we'll see if they play. But yeah, I think they do. When you play for your country, these guys are going to toughen up. Especially hockey players are already tough as hell. So I think they both play.
For sports.
Oh, absolutely, they are. No, it's not even close. So these guys play through anything. But yeah, it's. Like I said, it's been must-watch television. The thing is, you can't recreate that with the NBA. That's the problem. This has been an absolute hit for the NHL. The Olympics are going to be a blast in 26. But yeah, this sucks. The NBA stuff, I don't know what the NBA is going to do to try to compete with All-Star. Same thing with football, though. Like outside, like even Major League Baseball, I could care less about with their All-Star game. That's the problem. All these All-Star games suck, and the NHL did a good job with this Four Nations thing. Absolutely.
They did. And I have to apologize for the NHL because I badmouthed this stupid tournament a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, how do you stop the season? You're going to stop the season for 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. It'll probably kill the Islanders because they had so much momentum going into this.
No one cares.
Well, hey, it's going to happen. You tell me they're not going to cool off? Of course they are. And I'm going to blame the break for this. It'll give me some fodder for the rest of the year. But the MLB is a very easy fix on that All-Star game. You want to fix the MLB All-Star game? Stop putting every bum from every team on there. I don't need to see some loser from the Mets on there that doesn't belong on the All-Star team that they stick on every year. And, then we got to play him. Go put 30 guys on each side to put the best players to play. and have these guys play a little longer. Instead of leaving it in the third inning, I haven't played to the seventh inning. Do things like that. That would be a good way of saving the MLB All-Star game. But now we got to have someone from Oakland on. We got to have someone from Pittsburgh on. We got to have someone from the Mets on. It gets annoying. The Marlins, Tampa. Nobody cares about this crap. We want to see the stars. At least the NBA, they give you the stars. Problem is the game stinks because nobody plays defense anymore. That's the problem. With hockey, I like it. Will they do this again in 2 years? Who knows? Football, I mean, why even bother at this point anymore? These guys make too much money. They don't care. It used to be, the All-Star game, you used to get paid, like half your salary for the season, and they gave a damn about it. They don't care about it no more. They make too much damn money. Ian, tell Bobby Sloan to shut the hell up and give me my 230 packs that he owes me, that he's owed me for months now. That Welcher. Typical Sloan being a Welcher, never paying up. Just like his dopey son, Jim. All Sloans are Welchers. You may continue.
Well, we don't have much to talk about left, so give me a little more on your trip to Vegas. I know that's a big deal for you.
I wish I could post photos on here because my words cannot do it to justice. Kenny or John, if one of you guys could, I guess, try to post a picture of Arnie with his busted face. Yes, Arnie. On the very first night we got there, we were walking around downtown. We were having a good time. And then we separated, and John and Arnie had to go to White Castle for some reason. John Mayer, who has White Castles everywhere in the state of New Jersey, has to go to downtown Las Vegas for White Castle. I mean, what a disgrace by John. Absolute disgrace. Anyway, Arnie had to follow John for some ungodly reason. So, Arnie, he had to take a sleeping pill. We didn't get much sleep. It was a very long day. It was late in the evening in Vegas, the time change and all that. And Arnie Lauer went down. He went down hard. I'm trying to find the picture here. I'm going to try to post it. Oh, here it is. All right. So if we can get the damn glare is not going to do it any justice. But if you could see Arnie Lauer cut himself and got busted open head to toe. He fell on his head. Yes, that's right. Arnie wanted to Uber for like 4 blocks, and John said no. Arnie made him walk, and this was the end result. It was Arnie's face getting split open. Arnie didn't have that great of a trip. Poor Arnie Lauer. So, we get back to the room. Arnie screaming at John. And, yeah, that blood is 90 proof. That was straight Keystone coming out of his head. Poor Arnie Lauer. Yes, he does, Tim. So, anyway, get back to the room. Arnie doesn't, I guess he just passes out on the bed and doesn't clean himself up. I guess not until the next morning. So, as John was relating to, we have a new bloody pillow. We had the bloody sock from, what's his name? That jerk on the Red Sox that I hated. What was his name? Oh, my God. I can't believe I don't know his name. What a terrible job by me. You know his name. What's the name of the Red Sox? The ex-Philly. Jesus Christ. Schilling. Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling with the bloody sock. You know about that, right? Mr. Sports Guru? Please tell me you know about that.
I could care less about Kurt Schilling.
All right. Well, anyway, there was the bloody sock incident. So now we have the bloody pillow incident. And I got to try to find this picture. Geez. I wish we had a way of putting out the, here it is. I got it here. So we had the bloody sock and there it is. And now we have the bloody pillow. So this pillow is going to go into the Las Vegas Hall of Fame for Arnie Lauer's bloodstains on the pillow. So not only, Arnie had a rough trip. If you looked at my Snapchat, you would see Arnie Lauer getting his rib broken by John. John and Arnie were sharing a room. Why, I don't know. but they were sharing a room, and I missed the elbow smash on Snapchat. But John, in all his glory, did one of these big macho man elbow smashes and landed right on Arnie. We actually have Arnie screaming at John. That is on my Snapchat. Kenny made a song about it. Kenny, if you want to post that in here so everybody can listen to the wonderful song you made of Arnie screaming at John. There was also a coughing fit by Arnie. I guess all the black and milds just got to him. And John said he had like an exorcism during the night. He actually recorded it. And you just hear Arnie choking for like a good 30 seconds. It was just an absolute nightmare. He like forgot how to breathe in his sleep, I guess. But it was the people's elbow. No, it wasn't the people's elbow. It was your big ham hock elbow. But he did use his first Uber. We were all proud of him for doing that. He did overfill the bathtub. Not once, but twice. John went in to use the shower, and he couldn't because there were no dry towels. And the bathtub was overflowing. I guess he was washing the blood off his face. But yeah, not an epic trip for Las Vegas. It was an epic trip for everybody else. Arnie did definitely put the A in Las Vegas. A, it's now renamed A Vegas. After we left, the Plaza Hotel had to close down for a few days. They had to get the smell of the black and mild out of the room because it was just an atrocious cover of smoke all over A. No matter where he went, he had a black and mild. He was like, because you're allowed to smoke out there in the casino. So Arnie was just lit up everywhere. And we were all lit up. Gilly's Super Bowl party. Like I said, it was an amazing time. There were 7 of us. We had well over 200. I mean, no lie. We had well over 200 beers. We lost count. For some strange reason, I decided to drink Captain and Cokes also. And I pretty much, went to hell afterwards. We went to, afterwards, Gilly's had bikini bull riding, which was an absolute, oh, Jesus, John. It should have been renamed Hogs and Heifers because all you had were these big, fat slob women with tattoos all over them riding these bulls. There's also a video of John Mayer riding the bull, and he lasted about 3 seconds and he fell off. I guess all the blood rushed to his head because about 10 minutes later he fell asleep, and then he got thrown out of Gilly's afterwards, and we didn't hear or see from him the rest of the night. It was an absolutely incredible trip. Colton, I highly recommend you coming on this again next year. We're all going next year. You all are being warned right now. Not warned, you're being invited. Anybody who wants to go, you're more than welcome. Colton, will you be going on this mass exodus next year?
I will not. Thank God.
Oh, why not?
I don't need to be going with Pigpen and Uncle John. So
will you be allowed to go?
I don't want to go. Not
if he says you can go. Will you still go or no?
Negatory. You couldn't pay me to go there. You'd have to pay for my whole trip to go, and you'd probably have to give me another $1,000 in spending cash. It'd be one of those. It's the only way I'd be any slightly interested in going.
Yes. Oh, yes. We forgot about the 8-foot tall woman that Arnie and John fell in love with. There was they have these like women walking around trying to get pictures, money and stuff like that. So we had, I can't find this picture. Anyway, there was this, literally this woman was 7 feet tall. Kenny walked up to her and said, "Hey, I need you to go get my Frisbee off the roof." Poor woman didn't know what hit her. She took a picture with John and Arnie. I think she had to go bathe afterwards because I think, the drool that was coming out of them. Oh, it's just absolutely horrendous. It was just deplorable, to say the least. There were a couple of things we didn't get to do. We didn't do the Ferris wheel because, unfortunately, everyone was drunk by noon every day except me. I just couldn't believe it. You can bring Whiting to Las Vegas, but you can't take Las Vegas out of Whiting. And, man, these inbreds woke up bright and early every morning and just started chugging right away. By the time I got down there, they were all pretty loopy. Oh, yes, we met Jimmy Buffett. I forgot about that. We met the ghost of Jimmy Buffett. We went to We went bar hopping a couple of days. We went to, what do you call those breweries? The ghost of Jimmy Buffett is there. Someone post a pic. I can't find all these pictures. Yes, we didn't go to Hugo. We didn't go to Hofbrau. We didn't do the Ferris wheel. Why? Because you guys got drunk by noon every damn day. By the time 6 o'clock came around, nobody wanted to do anything. Yes, there was the DDT bar. We enjoyed that a lot. That was a good time. It was those little wrestling bar where they had wrestling going on 24/7 on the TV. They made damn good drinks, and the food was pretty good too. We were there 3 nights. Anything else that I missed, gentlemen? I forgot about Jimmy Buffett, the ghost of Jimmy Buffett. John was actually supposed to have lunch with Jimmy Buffett on Monday, and John canceled on him, and Jimmy Buffett was not happy. He was very, very sad. Yes, 10 beers in, and it wasn't even lunch. It was an epic trip. I had so much fun. Oh, and we forgot about the last part of the night. Me, Kenny, and Cowboy Yeehaw, we pulled an all-nighter, and we watched the Magic of Rubberneck. I think he won about $3,000 in blackjack. Good for Rubberneck. He had a good trip. I didn't win too much. I came out ahead because of the box. I think everyone else lost. We came back alive. Arnie, he came back somewhat alive, but we brought him back not in a body bag, and that was the most important thing. A great trip had by all, and everybody celebrated the genius in Las Vegas. That was the most important thing. I signed so many autographs. It was like, oh, genius, can I have your autograph? I mean, I was signing paper. I was signing women's breast. It was a beautiful thing.
Oh, boy. All right, well, that's a wrap for this show. Glad you had a good time. Glad you all made it back. I'm shocked you guys made it back, but glad you had a good time. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll be back again next week. Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans that are in here. Boring Super Bowl. I guarantee you enjoyed it. But again, I'm Colton. That's Phil. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll be back again next week. What do you got, Phil?
2 quick things. We got spring training starting this week. Vlad didn't sign his contract. Number 2, I want you all to start participating in March Madness. I will be giving away a 30-pack to the winner. We got that coming down the pike as well. We got a lot of sports coming up. The best time of the year. We're going to have NBA, NHL. Super Bowl's already done. We'll talk about the draft. We got baseball coming up. College basketball, March Madness. Oh, it's a great time to be alive, baby.
Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll be back again next week.
That's